Welcome back, everybody. Found my welcome sign. I think I'm going to keep it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So, my schoolie friends are still in town. They got here not this past Friday, but I think it was the Friday before. I'm not sure. They were just going to stay for a couple days and leave. But they liked it so much that they looked for land. They already found some super cheap. And now they're going to call it a day and go buy it. So, it's the next town over. And they're not going to stay there forever, but it gives them a place to park a schoolie and friends and family to park schoolies. And they said I can go do that too. So that'd be cool. When I get bored of this place, I can go over there. Let's see here. Updates. Got my dash put back together, as you can see. This was all torn out because this part wasn't in yet. And this was a perfect circle. The threading on it was a perfect circle, and the one I had in here before was like flat. So, of course, there had to be some tearing of the metal dash to make it fit. But now it fits, and it works. The other thing is that I was struggling really bad with how to start my bus. They told me I had to wiggle the key to get it to start. So, I was doing this, and they kept going, push it in harder. And I'm like pushing it as hard as I can. I'm like about to bend the key, and I'm like, why won't it turn? No one actually stopped to say that when they said to wiggle the key, they meant to wiggle the key up and down. See how easy that was? Do you see that? They could have saved me a ton of grief by just doing that. Ugh, people, I tell you. There. Oh, and don't worry if it's crooked, because it was actually installed and we turned it in the process of tightening it. So that is up and down. I have to replace this part. That's next. When it was vandalized before it ended up in the scrapyard, they had ripped all of that stuff out, so I gotta do that. I did some cleaning up here. No matter how much I clean this, it's just disgusting. But replacing a perfectly functional steering wheel is just not high on my priority list right now. I will find some way to modify it and make it look pretty. I still haven't gotten around to removing my squirrel nest. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Yes, I've been sleeping in it like this, so bear with me here. I literally sweep out half of Daytona Beach from the bus every day. It doesn't help that I've got dogs running in and out. Don't you look away. You're the guilty party too, you know. You're so guilty. Look at you. You're so cute, though. Let's see other updates. I changed the layout a bit, but you will see that as I go along. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. This is leak proof. We had a lot of rain and it was super cold last night, but duct tape is doing the job, at least over here. Let's see, let's walk this way. Walk like an Egyptian. I deflated the air mattress because this is how high it's going to actually be. I mean, the bed will probably come up to about here when it's all said and done, but the air mattress is like up to here. So hitting my head was like a daily thing, but I wasn't actually hitting my head. This one, obviously, is a bucket of water from last night's rain. This is not taped well enough, so I'm going to have to rectify that situation, and soon. I am glad I had the foresight to treat plastic over everything, because everything that I didn't cover in this general vicinity the night before when it just sprinkled got really super wet, and I thought, oh man, that's bad. So tonight I made sure to do this just to be on the safe side, and I'm glad I did, because that's a lot of stinking water. Now we go over here to the next problem. This door, see, I didn't even think about it, and I knew about this problem. Does not seal properly at all. Matter of fact, this thing is so worn out, it doesn't push this button in anymore. Like, look at that. I could get my finger in there and do it. Which is what tells this light not to use power, but I think my friend disconnected it because it's not turning on and the battery's not dead, so I gotta fix that before I can expect any kind of cooling, heating, or rain evasion proficiency. I don't know what else to call it. But everything else in here seems to be working out pretty well. I wonder when they're coming back from the laundromat. My schoolie friends! I want to make more schoolie friends now. I want to have a whole traveling schoolie community. You know, where we travel together like we're gypsies. She's like, don't bother me. Well, anyway, that's it for now. As you can tell, still got stuff in the works. Yeah,